Woo. It is cold out. It is mid-November, only 31 degrees up here on the ridge. And today we're going to have some fun though. We're going to test out a new tool. It's a handheld brush trimmer. We're going to see how that works to try and start clearing out what we can see here around the pond and maybe making some new trails on the property. We're going to test that out, give it a review. Also going to try and cut some new trails into the woods if we have time and do some exploring. That and more coming up right here on Hemlock Ridge. So I needed to replace my posted signs because we just had a 60-mile-an-hour windstorm and the old signs just literally shredded to pieces, just blew off and were gone. Check this out, really cool product. You can find this online at SeriousPropertyMarkers.com. They're a Buffalo-based company. They make these molded plastic signs and they are 30% more wind resistant because of the stenciling on here. The wind just passes through them. So this is the Troy Bilt TB42BC. The BC stands for brush cutter. It's a 27cc straight cutter, and it's pretty neat here. It's got really good reviews. I'm going to try it out here. I've got a lot of brush to cut down. I'm going to brush hog it in the spring, but right now I want to just see what I can get down around the pond where you can't get a tractor in and so forth. What's really nice about this unit is it has a detachable pole here where you can actually buy other attachments for it, such as pole saws and blowers and things of that nature. So it's going to be very versatile up here on the ridge for work that we need to do. Got a pretty powerful 27cc engine. The only odd thing about it is it takes a 40-to-1 two-cycle fuel mixture, and all of my other equipment is 50-to-1, so I need to keep the gas separate for this device here. So let's fire it up. We'll give it a shot here and we'll see how it works. That is amazing. That's going to make it really, really easy to open up some trails around here, cut down a lot of this scrub and prickers around the pond. So I'm going to get started. Let's see what we can do. So I was able to open up a little bit around the pond, and still got a lot of work to do. Had to remove 2 trees. I've never seen such a infestation of, I guess they're wild roses. I call them prickers, but literally this entire path was a pricker patch rather, around the pond. So it is something else. Eventually we'll get hopefully a brush hog in here and open up the entire dike around the pond so we could start to walk around it a little bit. really nothing like this. Being in the woods, it's pure freedom. Even on a cold day like today, not even cold, you can have a great meal, a hot chocolate. It's fantastic. Take a break and we'll get some more work done. Now I've wanted to go explore some of these roads up here I've found. I think they're old logging roads possibly and so forth. So one of these roads leads down into the gorge, so we're going to go check it out and see what we can find. So this old trail's got a lot of blowdowns, nothing that can't be cleaned up here. Just got to get back here with a chainsaw and see what I can do. But this is pretty neat because this goes right down to the creek on the back side of the property, which is not necessarily the one that we go to all the time. This is a pretty neat vista back here. We're kind of up high, we're coming down towards the creek, and looks like a nice little landing here. It may drop off on the bottom, we'll have to see what's going on down here. So this just kind of ends right here. This is interesting. Looks like there's a little path down here or some runoff, but looks like it was a road and it just got to here and about stopped. Some really nice little waterfalls back here. Check that out. That's pretty cool. And that's actually across the way, more of the property. I don't know how we'd actually access that except climbing up over there. But there's about 2.5 acres over there on the other side of this gorge that is the part of this property as well. All right, I shimmied down. It wasn't too bad. I just wanted to come see this waterfall. Really, really pretty down here. Another little waterfall on the creek. Looks like some nice shale down there. This is kind of cool. I'm actually standing on a little bit of an island down here. The creek splits up here, comes around on this side, and this little island and high spot is left right in the middle of this big gorge valley down here. That's the other side of the property. I have not been up there yet, and maybe I'll wait till the summer and try and find a way to get up there a little bit easier. It's pretty steep to get up in there, and you can see that the creek bends here and goes around into the gorge on the north side of the property. Okay, so I figured I'm over here. Let me just get up, see this other corner of the property. I've not been on it yet, so made it across the creek. It's really pretty low today, and let's see what's up here. Looks like there's a lot of old growth trees, which is pretty neat. We'll see if we find anything interesting. So definitely a lot of old growth over here. I mean, when is the last time you saw a hemlock tree that big? That is really incredible. This is really neat back here. I feel like I'm in the Adirondacks. Lots of old growth hickory, really, really big. And got a really cool feel to it. You can see here we're on the other side of the gorge. And there should be another gorge coming up here, so we'll go check that out. This is just incredible. So I've never been on this piece of the property. I just am amazed by the old growth. So cool. Really, really dense, beautiful. We've got another gorge back here and another stream. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a shot of that. And wow, there's another waterfall. Let's see if I can zoom in on that a little bit. A little bit hard to see it, but there is another waterfall. That is really, really pretty. You can see the creek coming down there, and it is just cascading off of those rocks. It's actually a pretty good height down there. I'm going to say that's probably at least 12 feet high, if not higher. Really, really cool. Nightfall is coming here, so I'm going to start to pack it up for today. And definitely a nice day today, even though it was a little chilly. Until next time, we'll see you up on the ridge, Hemlock Ridge.